Yet I want a more efficient home, but I love my house. I don't want to move.
I got you. Me too.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
We're excited that for over 30 years now, we've been able to come alongside you, not only selling, buying, and investing in real estate, really coming alongside you to build your faith, build your fun, build your finances, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside your relationships. So really 30 years of building your home, your life, and even your business. The really cool thing today is we get to discover something, right? We get to discover the things that I can do if I live in a house. I love my house. I'm not moving, right? And so others, I'm sure, are listening and thinking the same thing. And so, Kevin and Steve, what can we do? What can people do that can stay in their house but move it toward the net zero? Or can they actually get to net zero?
Well, this is the precise reason we hired one of North America's most outstanding energy consultants, a building scientist, Gord Cook.
He's amazing. Brilliant guy.
To come to the Cove in Westport, and we recorded him last year. Yeah. And it's entitled 9 Things to Add High Performance to Your Home. And so on our YouTube channel, Watercolor Westport, you can look that up and watch it, as you both have done.
Yeah.
Because it really starts with hiring an energy auditor like our Stefan Magneron, another one of the experts we have, and his company, HomeSol. So just think you need a home solution so that you can stay in your home. HomeSol, Stefan Magneron. And
so how do you spell HomeSol? Let's slow it down.
HomeSol. And
okay.
His name's Stefan Magneron, and it's an incredible investment because if you pay for the energy audit and go through with it, the federal government will reimburse you for the cost of pinpointing those exact 9 steps and how to go about them in order of efficiency so that you can stay in your existing home.
That's amazing, right?
So the government has a grant.
Yes.
Which, by the way, they fund out of the carbon taxes, which are going up and up and up, because it's forcing us to be more green, more economical. And so that's great. So they'll give you up to $5,000 for certain renovations and for your audit of your home.
Yeah, and they also provide a up to $40,000 interest-free loan that can be paid back over the ensuing 10 years to retrofit existing homes.
Okay.
So interest-free, when I last checked, is always a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, right? Use somebody else's money. That sounds pretty incredible.
Math, that's $4,000 a year.
That you pay back.
And right now, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it may be hard to get $4,000 worth of savings in energy consumption in a year with your $40,000. But with carbon tax going up significantly year over year over year to 2030, you may see that savings in the future.
Yeah, that's a great way to capture it, Ken. I think the other thing is your home is such a big investment. You're increasing the value of your asset. And I think what we talked a little bit about this net zero ready, it's like a symbol of quality and excellence. Mm-hmm. Well, if you're in an existing home, you can envision if a buyer wanted to know about, well, what am I buying? What's the efficiency of this home I'm buying? Now, all of a sudden, you've taken these steps. And even if they hired an energy advisor to come in and do a quick assessment of this home they're about to buy, they say, so they're getting, not only are you getting the operational savings, but you're investing in an asset by, you're increasing the value of your asset by making some of these changes.
Well, I think the increase in the asset, we wouldn't necessarily see it a lot today yet. But I think as the carbon tax goes up, as the people start to wake up to what's actually happening, and as we get closer to 2035 and all new construction is going to be net zero ready, once we're moving toward that direction, we're actually going to be devaluing our homes if we're not doing the upgrades.
The older homes won't sell for as much.
They won't sell for as much. So as much as we might, like when clients call me about this stuff today, they have solar panels on the roof, it doesn't really help the value. Like that's the reality. It doesn't today. And I see a trend, it's starting to change. And as these costs keep going, And as people become more conscious, and as we're forced, actually, that's the bottom line, as the industry is forcing us, the building code is forcing us, it's going to make a difference. The property values you'll start to see a differentiation. Mm-hmm. So I love that, Kevin.
Well, thank you for just giving us a chance to share it. And you've just summarized it so well, because that's what this show's all about, is you're informing people so that they can start to take action. This isn't, people don't have to change their world isn't going to flip overnight, but they can take good positive steps towards this. So, yeah. Well said. Really well said.
Yeah. And I love math. And so what I'm loving is the inverse relationship. Like the cost of heating fuel is going up, but the cost of making your home more efficient is going down, or cost of solar panels is going down. If you can get a free loan, right? Like an interest-free loan, if you're going to change your windows anyways, why not use that loan to make your house more efficient, put in triple pane, better quality windows, and seal your house better, right? So if you were going to, okay, we've got just a few seconds left. If you were going to improve your home, because not all of us live in these net zero ready homes, you're going to improve your home, what would be the one thing you would do?
Hire an energy auditor immediately. Okay. And that's what we're in the process of doing with our home and our cottage, is hiring an energy auditor, Stefan Magneron, HomeSol.
Okay.
There you go.
And what about you, Kevin? What's the one thing you would do? You can't say the same answer.
I can't say the same thing.
No, even if you want to.
You could. But after the audit, what do you think would be the first
I think
step?
the very first thing I would do in our house is to improve the air tightness of it. And there is very simple technology to do that right now, where they can come in. It's called Aero Barrier. And that's the main thing I would do. I would improve the air tightness of my home. And for a few $1,000s, all of a sudden my air quality and my cost of energy is going to improve.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
So you know what you should do then as well. We're honored to be your advocates in the journey of building wealth through real estate and living a life exponential.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward.